Namaste. Thanks for clicking. I have a message for you, and it's about some sort of battle that you've been going through. And it's a deep subconscious battle. Ocean. It has to do with your inner voice and the hidden emotions, the hidden importance that you attribute to things. And it's time to fill your cup with peace, to fill your ocean with peace. Peace pipes. Any other guidance, native spirit, for this person who is receiving peace and not wanting? Stop wanting and receive. It's time for you to receive. Your sacred rebel heart is receiving deep guidance to accept yourself as imperfect, even in those subconscious knowings that you might hold of yourself, the subconscious wreckage of this ship that's deep in the ocean. I see a very deep... Oh yes, there's a shipwreck that was found deep in the ocean of your subconscious mind. And I think that's been your unwillingness to accept the present moment as it is, having to do with your intentions and how, the ancestors, your connection, your intention to connect with your ancestors are being heard deep in the ocean. Ancestors. Peace pipe. And they're requesting you to get out of the cell, dream traveler, and to open yourself up into the endless possibilities of your world, the world that you create for yourself at all times. Even during the deep moments of solitude where you can really explore your intuitions and the hidden insights that your ancestors provide. That's all the time I will spend with the native spirits. Namaste, native spirit. And it's time to meet the world halfway. It's time to meet the world halfway. And to do that, you have to approach your wants with soft certainty, using the script. So I want this. So what? I shall have it. I shall have it. Patanjali, do you have any guidance for this individual here who is diving for, I see, subconscious treasure? What is the treasure hiding in the ocean of this consciousness? Yes. Thank you, Patanjali. Okay. Antaryayas. Antaryayas. My ability to remain relaxed and focused is hindered when my body is uncomfortable or my heart-mind is not alert. Through self-observation, svadhyaya, I can identify hindrances to my practice, then take steps to reduce and eliminate them. I will develop a healthy body and calm heart-mind by practicing regularly and chanting Om. Let's see what further guidance Patanjali can provide us. Many obstacles to the practice of yoga here. The obstacles to practice are disease, apathy, doubt, carelessness, lethargy, temptation, erroneous views, ungroundedness, and regression. Yes, it's about focusing your attention on what you want and knowing that you will receive it regardless of these obstacles that distract. Thank you, Patanjali. You're encouraged to complete the reading and to take notes for Antarayas. Antarayas. And this will be very important for your studies as a matrix-breaking dream traveler, diving into the ocean and exploring the wreckage of the ship. Might have been home at one point. Maybe it is your home. Let us continue. Much to uncover here. Especially stopping the obstacles that distract. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally. Please help me with a clear, accurate, and helpful reading. Give me the information that I most need to know, and that will most help me now. Thank you. It is time for you to meet the world halfway and stop the battle. Remember that the world is a mirror that reflects your relationship to it. When you stop battling and give yourself permission to have what you envision, outer intention will find a way of giving it to you. The desperation to achieve your goal should be met with soft certainty. Yes, stop the battle and give yourself permission to have what you envision. And the pendulums will impose a different script, the script of knowing that you shall have it. And it will force you to fight for your goal as if declaring war on yourself and the world is the only means to the end. Declaring war is not going to help you achieve your goal. So just end the battle and explore the ship deep in the ocean. The future you want will never come because the pendulum bombards you with the idea that you can put it off until later. But this is assurance from the ancestors saying that as you continue to travel through this dream of a life and not allowing yourself to chase the setting sun, you can free up more space away from the pendulum's imposition. Oh yes, thank you, Lightworker. Master Hilarion. And in that space, away from the pendulum, you can focus more on what it is that you can know naturally without having to force it. About healing and protecting your mind with the knowing and presence of Archangel Raphael. Not only in waking life, but also in the dream realm, the variant space of life, so you can receive the masterful guidance of Hilarion. And Master Hilarion agrees that you should stop the battle. You should stop battling yourself and receive. There's so much for you to receive, especially in this world that you are the sole creator of. Then one day, one fine day, something will happen that others will call a miracle. Being a miracle worker on your own vision, instead of focusing on other visions, other people's visions, it's time for you to take charge, to explore your divine talents, your natural ability to communicate through the dream realms of yourself and other people. And that comes with the complete understanding of the obstacles that distract you. And taking this one's important. Taking time to chant Om and practicing yoga regularly. Your yoga practice is essential in this message. Not only the physical asana, but also the Master Hilarion side of yoga, the Patanjali side of yoga. Identifying the hindrances to your practice of yoga in waking life. So you can refine your divine talents as a dream traveler with the native spirits. Moving the textbook of the Yoga Sutras a bit closer to me now. Disease, apathy, doubt, carelessness, lethargy, temptation, erroneous views, ungroundedness, and regression. Of course, there will be times of upward progress and growth, and plateau times when we feel like nothing is moving. During these times of apparent stagnation, patience and perseverance are crucial. Very fine understanding of these obstacles that distract. I won't recite each one individually, but you're encouraged to note them somewhere. Especially avirapti, Centurion sexual temptations and preoccupations. This powerful energy originating in the second chakra can divert our attention in an unhealthy and obsessive direction, also defined as sensual indulgence. So yes, take what you want and know that you shall have it. Also be aware that there will be obstacles that will try and distract you from your masterful and divine talents. And it just takes some work to receive the guidance from the ancestors and to know that it's going to be a peaceful journey, knowing that the journey you're on to receive this blessing, this miraculous miracle, will require some time to dive deep on the Yoga Sutras Dhyana is an attitude of not caring about our progress or practice. And it can arise from doubt or from our perceived lack of progress. Stimulation of our heart minds by means of vigorous asana, active pranayama practice, or some other non-yogic exercise can wake us out of this tamasic state. Practicing regularly. Even during the moments of plateau or moments of vyadhi, disease or illness, a fully focused heart and mind can actually cut off the pain signals to the brain. It's all about your mind, the depth and subconscious mind, the downloads you receive while practicing your yoga. Especially in this matrix world, in the matrix, where the pendulums will try and hook you onto your emotions, even hooking you onto these obstacles. Oh, yes, initiation by water. And initiation by air at the bottom. The water, the ocean, the deep subconscious changes that you make during those times of physical pain, disease, or illness are essential. Because each day that you step towards the divine counts. Now I feel like just going through each one of these. Today is transurfing to help you end the battle. And, oh yes, this battle is it's starting with these obstacles. It's battling these obstacles. Pramada means intoxication or drunkenness. And it causes carelessness and a lack of attention. And it's all about the certainty that you acquire in these deep and quiet moments of your practice. Deep and subconscious messages being created in your mind and in your heart and all of your chakra points as you understand your body as a terrific layered flute of peace rather than an imperfect stone. You can meet the world halfway and begin to see and create your true reflection, which is that of love, that of a talented and masterful love. And even just sitting for a few moments quietly will serve to maintain a helpful habit of daily practice. A daily practice of diving deep. Initiation by fire, I just saw that. It didn't come out. But you are receiving a lot of initiation, a lot of verification from initiations today. Specifically water, to help you know that it's a challenging time that you're going through. And it might feel like your lists of tasks are just piling on, or Maybe you feel like you don't have the permission to live the world that you envision. Or that you can't, or that you feel desperate to achieve your goal. There's no need to fight against anything. End the battle, and accept the initiation by water, so that you can gain a clearer insight to yourself and to your beauty. The fourth ray of harmony, Archangel Gabriel. Being at one with these obstacles, being at one with yourself, so that you can recognize the importance that you attribute to your inner or outer world, inner or outer self, to feel clear, to feel balanced, to feel that your talents as an explorer, as a dream traveler, are headed in the direction that you envision. Thank you. And I did see Lady Nada. Lady Nada is here, insisting that it all starts with your heart connection, with your connection to the heart every day. Not only to Lady Nada herself, but also to the more difficult moments where sometimes she isn't present. Oh yes, Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. The loving field of awareness that you create as you explore your connection to the divine feminine, to divine beauty, and to the pink orb of light right at your shin, your heart space. Thank you, Lightworker, for those messages. I shall put you away with Lady Nada at the center. I'll keep Lady Nada out here, front and center, and see what more guidance I can derive from Lady Nada. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into love and of the absolute peace available to you. Peace pipe, yes, absolute peace. Confirmed by native spirits and Lady Nada. Especially if you've been dealing with physical illness or injury. Just continue practicing yoga daily, even if that means sitting down and resting, because that also contributes to your growth and helps prevent you from burning out. Lady Nada is saying this. She is saying, "How much I like you, dearest child of light. How deeply I love you. I send love and acceptance to you now so that your heart can know peace." Lots of peace, coming from various instruments, and she hopes that you are receiving it. She can only blow her peace pipe so loud. It's all up to you to receive. Especially her rose light in your heart. Do not despair. You are receiving much love. Especially whenever you encounter obstacles that distract. And Tarayas. I'm going to recite the sutra. Let's see if I can do it completely. I think it's important to know this sutra 1.30. Vyadihistyana samshaya pramadalasya virati Branti Darshanalabda Bhumigatvan Avastidatvani Jitta Viksebaste Darya this ending Daryayaha Samshaya means self-doubt or lack of confidence. Yes, Lady Nada is here to assure you that although lacking confidence can cause you to stop practicing for a while, she's here to help you feel less paralysis, especially whenever you continue to believe that you can't have this present moment, that you can't receive this present moment as healing, as peaceful, because of the injuries or illnesses that you have. It's most important to keep going and to believe in yourself. Keep moving, keep flowing, and keep believing, most importantly, in your deep subconscious dreams. They are supported by the ancestors. And we've heard from Archangel Gabriel with Divine Beauty and Archangel Raphael with Master Hilarion. And I would like to ask all of them, or I guess them too, those two archangels plus Uriel and Michael, for a message. Message from your ancestors who are out of the matrix and into this dreaming, waking life. Archangels, what is it that the ancestors have for this wonderful light worker, this wonderful field of light in front of me, who is receiving so much, opening their hearts to receiving? Thank you. Archangel Michael with safe shelter. Safe shelter. Know thy heart. Wow. Ooh, okay. Give me a second to let this simmer. Safe shelter. Your ancestors are letting you know that it is a very safe time for you to receive peace from whichever healer or subconscious entity, informational entity that you choose. It's a safe place for you to heal yourself and others too, because you love healing. You love healing other people, and you should continue your work as a healer, because you provide many others with the same feeling of safety. That's what I see. Safe shelter. Especially in the sanctuary of your home. This oracle calls you back to the eternal home of light within your heart. Here you will be reassured that no matter what appears to be, the divine plan is unfolding, and everything is going to be okay. And that your ancestors are strengthening this shelter to help build spiritual safety, especially at night. Divine grace has no limits, especially at night, where you can travel the depth of your subconscious mind. the oceanic portions of your existence. May archangels' sacred fire ignite the hopeful heart so that all may be safely held in divine love. May all feel held by spiritual love within and discover the courage to walk their path. So be it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for safe shelter. Put that next to you, right by your side. You have safe shelter to explore. What else is it that your ancestors need you to know, want you to know? What else is it that your ancestors want you to know? It has to do with your home. Maybe these obstacles that distract are all, well, they're everywhere. Not only outside, but also inside. And that's where the pendulums like to leech. They like to leech and inflame those obstacles. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. The leeching. The pendulum leeching on your hard work. I see that maybe you have worked really hard to see yourself at a certain point in your life, and maybe reflecting back on that, you feel as though you can't get there again. But just know that that is the pendulum leeching off of your hard work and effort. Oh yes, yes, the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. And it's important for you to stop wanting, to stop guarding yourself from your hidden emotions, from the importance of things, so that you can feel more of a hopeful future in a community of other people where they don't leech off of your blessings. They can receive their own blessings. I do see that it's a party in your mind. It's a community of so many ancestors celebrating your resilience. Because you've ended the battle. You're here and you've ended the battle. There's no more war in your mind. Transformation, yes, and you're transforming your distracting figures of perception into receptors. They no longer distract you, they help you receive justice. Death, justice, the Three of Cups. And always know that this perception of your subconscious mind is a daily effort. Just as your yoga practice is a daily yoga practice, so are your efforts in connecting with the ancestors. It's only one way. Physical movement is one way to connect yourself to your ancestors. There are various ways to connect and receive guidance. Receiving guidance from your ancestors, and this way that you're on right now is being assured and protected by Archangel Michael to ensure the safety of your spiritual space, your physical location. Maybe your physical location on the planet is essential. Feeling secure in that spot. Spot out of the matrix and into your dreams. You're following your dreams. And, oh yes, it's time to stop letting leeches tell you that your dreams are impossible. Because your dreams are very real. And I guess I'd like to know more about this dream of yours. What is it about this dream? Siwamu, can you provide me with clarification from the Lightworker Oracle about the collective dreams deep in the subconscious? And it does have to do with your heart. I feel my heart firming up. And Siwamu is helping you firm and to firm your certainty on your future dreams, on your dreams. Siwamu. Violet flame. It has to do with the community. It has to do with, and unplug from mass consciousness at the bottom. I'll take these two. Yes, and the heart transmission right after. Love the heart transmission. Ceremony and order and ritual. The seventh ray. Your dreams have to do with establishing a creative and free area to express interest in the healing powers of spiritual frequencies. Archangel Zadkiel and Ascended Master Saint Germain, thank you for being here and liberating us from lower dimensional energies. I appreciate your transmission. Practicing your dreams away from others who frown upon them, who don't believe in the heart-centered practice of sacred ritual. Because rituals that are consciously created with intention and loving words and actions include yoga, conscious dance, meditation upon the candle, the light of the candle, and expressing invocations and sacred movements. Holding your hands in prayer position at your heart and bowing your head. Taking something that would otherwise be ordinary into an extraordinary offering with genuine healing benefit. I think, yes, that's why the Yoga Sutras, that's why Patanjali is here. Thank you, Siwamu, for this message. That's why Patanjali came out to help guide you away from antarayas, to help you, or to guide you to this direction in the sutras, so that you can overcome those obstacles and see that your future is very, very much already here for you. It's here. You are receiving your future because you've already set many intentions in the past. It might not have been specifically with Violet Flame, but know that all of your higher frequency practices have opened up the gifts here that are coming from the spiritual dimensions. And yes, it's important to also know that there's a difference between fantasy and this radical life that you're choosing to live. But it's a conscious choice that you're making. Very conscious choices. I now call forth of my own free will the blessing and grace of the seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and the assistance of the unconditionally loving Master Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel, and the Violet Flame. I open to the magic of creativity, soul wisdom, and the sacred intentions of my heart. May my soul be blessed with alignment to the unconditionally loving, emerging truth of the higher plan in service to the awakening of all beings. I embrace the spiritual power of my intentions and of conscious and loving ritual and ceremony to enrich and invite spiritual presence into my soul and the world for the highest good of all. May all beings feel safe and consciously held in a loving divine order, according to the great plan of love. May my own soul's part in that plan unfold with protection, grace, and purity. Through my own free will, so be it. Yes, now I feel the Violet Flame fully activated and infused with so much sacred intention with the ancestors, traveling very deep in the subconscious realm of existence, the variant space of the matrix, away from the pendulum's grasp. And it's not a question of what you've been taught. You don't have to accept what you hear in the media, or even what you read in a book from school, or even accepting your employers or your parents' thoughts, their perspectives on how you should activate these spiritual blessings to help integrate your future as a present moment awareness. Your future can be brought into the present moment through practice and belief. Unplug from mass consciousness. You are very unplugged from mass consciousness. very unplugged. And Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Michael are very proud of you because you are building a very safe shelter to help yourself and others receive spiritual liberation. To help your community to socialize and to celebrate the liberation of all beings, to set the intention and to invite others to transform their perspectives, to unplug from mass consciousness, death, to clear their karma, to clear collective karma, and to spin around the loving receptors of the ancestors, to dive into the subconscious realm and peer at the shipwreckage that your ancestors might have been a part of, and that they're trying to keep other people from being more wreckage at the sea. It's time, your ancestors are saying it's time for you to receive a new beginning, away from mass consciousness, and to celebrate the new arrival of this violet flame, the new arrival of your dreams. So you want this dream, so you want this goal, so you want this legacy, so you want this fresh start, the Fool, Ten of Pentacles. So you want more truth. Well, give yourself the authority to have it. So what? You shall have it. Stop wanting and receive it anyway. Native spirits, any other messages that you would like for the collective? About ending this battle. Oh yes, talking stick, ending the battle, very important. Talking stick is here to remind you that it's time to end the battle, to stop the battle. Remember, the world is a mirror that reflects your relationship to it. Never forget. With love and gratitude, namaste.